下 ，OK。
Anyone there?
Mighty rusty and covered in creepers. Need another way in.
蛮开心的。
Hey! You hear me? Kendrick? Kendrick? You there?
Not so loud.
Ah! God, scared me off to...
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example. Don't want to attract them. Believe me.
Foglets? Oh, sweet mother Melitterly, why'd I ever come here?
Good question. What are you doing here?
See, Kendrick and me, we thought man has been empty all these years, full of fine things going to rot.
偷东西。
So you're a thief.
Thieves steal from the living. What's the harm taking from the dead?
差不多。
Kendrick went to open a door. I stood watch. Suddenly heard his lamp smash. Then nothing. Quiet. Called out to him, but... What was that? One of them foglets you spoke of?
No.
Phew. That's a stone off my...
I'll see what that was and look for your partner. You?
Ain't about to wait around. I'm out of here.
哼，
Pretty sprawling, this estate.
放眼镜拿下来，好丑。
Someone's still tending to the flower beds. No violet rose, though. Fresh manure. Rather worn. Used often. Wonder by who. Water's ice cold. Mountain stream cold.
黑狗。
A grave here? What are you doing in a place like this? Best shoe before you get hurt. Shame you can't talk. Somebody's still taking care of the place.
进去不了。 黑吗？
I'd scooch along, kitty. This place. What's that? That. Digging.
那我再找一下。嗯？
Someone dragged a wounded man through here. Prints from cleated boots, leading from the back of the garden. A lockpick? Must have been the other thieves.
我才被干掉了。嗯。哎，我看到红色的呢，大哥。
marked, laid out in rows like garden beds. Hey. Hear me?
啊，操你啊
！Another thief. Bodies mutilated.
Oh.
Who are you? Damn.
Oh. Eureka. 哦，这真的很强。我还会吸血。绝招。干嘛干嘛
？What the fuck was that? No eyes or nostrils, deformed organs. Damn thing had no right to be alive.
干，为什么猫咪跟狗狗都过来？那要恐怖。
Well, Philosophers do still debate what it means to be alive, exactly.
我一定会恭维哦，开心。
Normally I'd be shocked, but not after what I just saw. Who are you two?
Clearly not animals. Think of us as friends of the house.
What about this thing? What can you tell me? Friend of yours?
We called him the Caretaker.
Doesn't look like any creature I've ever seen. Where'd it come from?
From very far away. He was summoned to guard Lady Iris and the home. He tended the garden, took care of unwanted guests.
Very far away. Meaning where exactly?
The name of this place would mean naught to you.
不说。
What's with the show? The pretense that you're animals. You couldn't have warned me?
No. We're obliged to maintain discretion.
So why talk to me at all?
Why? Well, we get so few chances to talk to humans, and we're curious to know what brought you.
Gonna need a better answer than that.
Later.
You know the master of the house, the owner?
Olgierd von Everec? Yes. We know him, but he left, and his wife became mistress of the house.
Great. So, Lady von Everec home? Could you announce me, say she has a guest?
Why do you wish to see her?
I'm here to get the violet rose Olgierd gave Iris just before he left.
Iris is inside, in the bedchamber upstairs. Take his key. It opens the rear door.
Okay.
Guess I'll make my own introductions.
Ooh.
So, how should I address you?
As you did now. We'd rather keep our names to ourselves.
Oh. 这是什么？
A hairbrush. Floral ornamentation. Pretty.
放一下。OK， 没东西。哦。
Guess thieves tried to lower the statue with ropes, but something scared them off. Don't know this deity. Strange. Olgierd doesn't seem the pious type.
后面有没有东西 ？Nope。
Another intruder buried by the caretaker. Another intruder buried by the caretaker. Seeds and bulbs. Someone's still planting flowers.
OK， 没东西啊。我看那个东西强不强？哦，好强哦！这真的蛮强的，可以回血都很强。Nope。 其实这蛮可怕的，说实在的。
What the hell?
要为什么？
What the hell was that?
死人哦！拿一下你的叮叮当当，要干死人！
My house.
你不给我离开哦！哦，
All geared as I've never known him. A different man then.
真的，他比较帅，
All
现在
geared as I've never known him. A different man then.
这发比较帅。
Tidy, and everything's clean, ready for a meal to be served. Caretaker must still set the table.
袂爽爱讲诶。我要只能走这边。哦，你还吸人哦！为什么他的脸都不见了？
Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way.
只有一条路可以走。
Fire damage. Interesting.
点不起来。又走回去。我干，只能下来，不能上去。靠呀！重走。我的天哪，又重走啊！嘿嘿嘿。这些猫狗，哦，给补血，我有这里的人都给补血，太夸张了。
What
我靠，这是怎样？OK， 这样补了不？待て。はあ。还炫炮呢。
What the hell was that?
哇，话都烧起来是怎样？几米几米
Dead chamber. Iris was supposed to be here.
应该就他了，等一下。
Lovely couple.
看一下，哦，不急啊，等一下，反正你都死那么久，慢慢来哈。
Gotta be her. Damn it.
可怜哦，荧幕嘞被
You wish
抢
to
不
see
到。
her? Here she is.
A man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
You didn't ask.
And why hasn't anyone buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
他怎么死的？
How did she die? Don't see any wounds. Evidence of a fight.
Her heart burst.
Meaning what? A heart attack?
No, it simply burst.
啊？
Find that hard to believe.
Yet that's precisely what happened. One day Iris locked the front door, lay down here and died. From grief, from loneliness.
The deeper I get into this, the more I gotta wonder. Why are you even helping me?
We were summoned to serve Iris von Everett. Our mistress died, but that did not free us from her service.
可怜。
Got it. You want to leave this place, leave these bodies.
Surprised?
No, not at all. Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intruders. Know why?
Lady von Everett has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
She can't hear us.
啊？
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
Got my ways. To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
Good dog.
哦呦，这个 game 我还没看完呢。我打死之后都变比较亮，这房子。哎，花又回来了，花刚不是烧光光吗？ 合适的地点埋葬它。OK，no problem。哦，合适的地点。
Gardener's hut's new. Cook it's been repaired. Tools are so organized, it's scary.
先开启门。看看哦，这个点是什么？
She liked to sit here, but this is not a good place for a grave.
当然。
Too close to the house.
I'll keep searching.
What about this?
Iris von Everett adored flowers.
But she would never want to destroy them.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll dig the grave
那
somewhere
只有一个
else.
地方啊，靠北啊。哦，这里是什么？看一下，看一下。
This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris von Everett have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death, worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Well,
Guess I'll be the one to do that.
you 做也太简单了吧。
I didn't know Iris von Everett, but the paintings here show amply that she and Olgierd were a loving couple. Iris must have been happy, once. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death. You two, got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your customs.
I don't know if you want to be buried with a painting of your husband. But you live together, so maybe you want to be with him in death as well. The remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself.
Ooh. Bye.
Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you. Should I follow you? All right.
画中世界。
What is this place?
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everec.
Wow.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
Strange place.
One born of Iris von Everec's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The Painted World is rife with danger.
感觉出来了。
All right, this is lovely and all, but where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Easy to say.
真的。哦，画画。
Spectres of Olgid and his wife. But why aren't they moving?
This is a memory.
But it's incomplete, blurred. You must peer closely and restore it.
Okay.
The spirit from the steppe. Read often, well worn. Iris was painting the manor. Pieces of tableware for an afternoon tea or breakfast. Probably not right. Perfect match. Probably not right.
还不对。
Painting palette. Perfect match.
哦，这样你就会动哦，真厉害。
We should get a dog. Or a dog and a cat. Even better. When the rain comes, the dog will warm my feet and the cat will play with a ball of yarn by the fire. What do you think? Are you even listening?
Apologies, dear. Had my mind on my book.
Is it that terribly absorbing?
Hmm? Yes, terribly. Know what? Let's go inside.
Why? It's lovely out here. The birds singing, the bees buzzing. Blissful, really.
Sorry, dear. I feel unwell. I'll go in. You stay a while longer.
还真冷。他到底在干嘛？嘿嘿嘿，不是吧？蜜蜂，烧一下就好了。
What is that? Another memory?
No, a nightmare.
A fear embodied, which sooner or later you will have to confront.
不是吧？ OK 啊。 帅啊！灵体，你们的血是绿色。哦，受够了，别再咬我！哦，说实在，它的中原以前很漂亮，这是真的。
Another memory. Wine cup, just like the one Olgierd's holding. A wedding veil? Tattered decorations for a special occasion.
这种。
Perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long, and I'm...
Afraid of spiders? I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
My knight, you've seen to everything.
看，难怪刚刚那么多蜘蛛。哦，撞下干。
Ah, damn.
哦。哦。哦。这么大。这都太快了吧！太大只了哦，我该干，我给他吸了。
Same figure.
不见了。后面不能去吗？不行。刚上右，还有一个。这边多少个蜘蛛？蜘蛛满天下，给它吸了。又有。可以到吗？可以到后面吗？不行。这只有一条路可以走。
Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too.
哦，好多人。
Silver thread, pearls. It all must have cost a fortune. Just a little different than the Pastel Rebello. A Toussaint wine. Expensive.
画。啊，干嘛？画不？我酒杯不见。
Seen this hairbrush. It was in bad shape in the real world. A lavish feast, trying to impress the guests.
哦，对，要有火。
Fire was burning in the painting. Still something missing, though. Candles also need lighting. Candles also need lighting.
还有什么？酒。最后那个没有洗，这个熄灭。
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts.
Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd. Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
Hey, 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 hey. Watch it.
So let's follow him.
Hello?
Don't like this place.
Agree. 真正走上面。哦，这边路还在，太棒了。
The bed chamber.
Oh.
Wig's almost gone. Towel stained with blood. Blood stains. Someone washed their hands, then wiped them dry on that towel. Nightshirt. Never worn, I think.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Oh,
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvelous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
他老婆真的很爱他，是真的很爱他。
Another blurred memory. She painted Olgierd, but the details are off. Living tableau's missing something. Fresh, as if someone just rinsed it. Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting. Maybe on this side. Still not right.
我看一下哦，你刚刚是怎样？葡萄在左，苹果在右。OK。
Living tableau.
苹果在右，葡萄在左。OK。
Fits. Finally, just like the picture.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this?
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again? Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd.
他老婆是很爱他，可是他真的很怪。
Olgierd.
那么爱他，真是的。哎，可怜哦。哦。哦，干！哦，干！哎。哦。
Not bad.
哦，痛。这可以睡觉吗？可以。不行。我也可以，可恶。
Master von Everett's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
Oh.
Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear though. Need chalk to fix them, then I can light up candles. Or on foreign presences.
异界生物。哦。
These wax candles.
原来你撞到异界生物啊！然后嘞？哦。
The gates of mystery between worlds. The library of an occultist.
啊，然后嘞？我先问号。哦，这个。
Manor was depressingly gloomy in the winter.
寻找蜡笔。蜡笔。蜡笔。寻找个屁毛啊！不在我身上吗？哇，好赞哦！呜呜！ 在哪里啊？在哪里？我是真不知道在哪里啊！我卡关了。把火用灭。哇，靠腰啊！原来在那边哦，我想把火用灭，没气。
Black magic. That should do it. Now for the candles.
Candle 应该放在周围吧。
How about this?
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace.
我不是很爱他，真可惜。谁？有好的老婆却不珍惜。
What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
Oh, 北极。
I did not expect that.
啊，北极。
We must find another way out.
哦，这边，一定这边，对不对？北极啊，自己放火啊！都自己放火，这是北极。钻啊，开玩笑。
Gold-geared, Iris, and her father. So this is when he started smoking. A beer tankard, but there was vodka in it.
Vodka.
Drained to the last drop. A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd. Probably not right. Not quite. Memory's still incomplete. So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here, forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father! Father! No!
Servant, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
哎，干，真的很北蓝呢。人家老爸和你谈判是够了，他爱你就算，你还把他老爸杀
Then
了。
Von Everett ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
可能。哦 ，what？ 这怎么变那么乱？
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
Animal hair. Single place setting. No others on the table.
哦，那时候你就在这了。
Claw scratches.
碗盘。
A large clay bowl. Small bowl. For soup, maybe?
大碗。
Got something wrong.
小碗。
There we go. Think this was yours.
阿狗啊！哦，你被改死了。
Probably not right.
你还有啊？感真的很暗欸。抱歉。给个火好不好？暗死。 还要盘子吗？
Ladder. Perfect match.
开始。
You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everett failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance.
好可怜啊！真的。
We're almost at our journey's end.
快结束。
Iris von Everett's greatest fear.
我来喽。
My dearest wife. Letters from Olgierd to Iris. were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade, especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you wither. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
不太妙。What the fuck? 看你们是什么？大小？到底是啥小？
You want to
Oh,痛！
live happily ever after.
Oh.
As lifeless and boring as a boulder on the roadside. You wonder the live happily.
等等，修个剑。哎，对不起，修错法了。哦！剩一只，来吧。哦！我干，这个太强，这个很强，这个真的很强。
You want fantastic. Happily ever after.
Oh, 完了！看，好强哦，那一只。但我又要修烫哎。 Oh my gosh.
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
等等，你看得到我？
Not here. Not in this place. I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
你刚以为我是你老
For
公？
Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met? I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the painting on my grave, I remembered the day of my marriage. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Your husband's got a powerful enemy. Gonter Dim. Know the name?
I curse the day I first heard it.
Who is he, and how'd he step into your lives?
It's my fault. It was for me Olgierd summoned the Man of Glass. And it was my fault he wished for riches, then immortality for us both. Olgierd will best Odim, won't he? Now tell me, how is my husband?
状况外，所以你的意思是说你召唤害到你老公。
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone, so nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose, feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Need to be honest, if I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
拿走吧。
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger? I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
谢谢。
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
再见了，太太。好，真的没了。哦，好可怜哦。 所以她老公真的有一颗石头的心脏吗？难怪她这样不会死，太屌了！难怪叫石之心。抱歉，走错路。
哦。
Have a nice day.
2 points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
Geralt, over here.
Oi, waiter looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Here now. Don't make me beg. My treat.
傻小。时间暂停。男人的梦想。真的假的？你可以控制时间，你太屌了吧！你到底是谁啊
？Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
到底是谁啊？
Who are you really?
Gauntero Din, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
然后再找他们麻烦。
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That the oft-desired unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead, or have met an even worse fate.
到底是什么东西？
Yet I still need you.
这么强哦！
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time, of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Ilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared. End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
Hey, 他请我喝酒哎。
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? I was waiting. I had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Ilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Ilvani's temple, got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic. She were here. Ask that you look in on her.
好。
Thanks.
看，请我喝酒的人死了，鸡巴。
Did you see?
Hey!
Bloke literally dropped dead.
Blind drunk he was. Maybe he fainted.
Fainted? He's soaked in blood! Ah! Why?
夏你，夏你在哪里？
Fuck.
这里跳不过去。啊！
Johnny,
Geralt, good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No, just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn them down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
不要走.
Can't you reconsider and stay?
Geralt, what for? The wedding, the time we've spent together, it was nice. But you have your life and I have mine. This doesn't make sense long term. You know that as well as I do.
Well, you take care of yourself.
You too, Geralt.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows it.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslok, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor, where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge.
If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me, you know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
哦，谢谢。可以存档吗？不行，干。夏妮，不要走。
What do you want, Geralt?
So how are things at the Academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Ah, 这里就是我之前想来就不能来的地方。
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno? Eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing. All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
你讲那么大声，他们没听到才怪。大姐，讲大声。该从这边跳下去，看一下。Yep。呜呼！憋好久，太屌了！这水鬼颜色不一样。帮我轰炸一下，受伤。
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakesock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
How?
All right. Be seeing you.
我会再去你家，不用怕。进入要怎么进去？啊！哎，不好意思啊。结果再打起来。哦，痛！哦，要死了，要死了！ 这很难打。 关窗户。哦，所以在走那边吗？大声！不好意思啊，用太大力啊。没事吧，你也加？啊，打扰了。
Silver Laman. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages. Looks shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look at it and scream. Julian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons. Dusty as they come.
Franco? Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock?
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out.
Oh,
I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What?
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please, you know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah.
我都感觉房子随时会塌。我刚那一震撼好像太严重了。
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. But that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts, seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. Have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dim, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. O'Dim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of O'Dim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O'Dim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating O'Dim at his own game.
Meaning?
O'Dim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Wow.
O'Dim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
谢谢你.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Oh, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Oh. 对不起啊，教授。不好意思啊。看一下你的书写什么？你的书写了什么？看，在这个魔法圈待了1年了，可怜。那你拉屎不对，在这边拉，可怜。Well， 我要怎么出去？ 哦，应该在高塔。呼呼！等一下，那高塔外面有东西啊！靠腰，我跳那么爽。哦，没有，还好。先去找夏妮。找夏妮。上来还不错。夏妮他家在哪？
Your kind spreads disease. Defeat is.
看一下，夏妮的家好像是在这边。
Feisty, eh?
哎，不是。哎，夏妮的家在哪？ 记得在附近。哇，危机啊！家你的家找不到，还是在这边？我真的忘了。 这边啊，这边啊，应该这边。不是。啊？危机啊！啊，想起来，这边有印象。 在这，哎呀，
Yes, girl.
你不是叫我来找你？哎，你可以打牌！哎呀
Finally, some time to talk. Tell me where you've been, what you've done since you left Vizima.
After our paths diverged? Well, the peace was brief, but I used it well. Went back to Oxenfurt. completed my doctorate, then I believe I did time in every field hospital and medic's tent north of the Yaruga.
Never could stand to be idle.
I'm not a witcher. Not likely to live 150 years. My time's much shorter, so I try to use every bit wisely.
Always did know what you wanted.
True. Nothing's changed in that sense.
Bye-bye.
You know, been wanting to ask you something.
Ask me now.
Just curious. You ever play Gwent?
Oh, Geralt. Geralt. Of course I play. What else is there to do come evening when one's among soldiers? Come on, let's lay them out.
来对决。这张那么强。这样应该可以烧吧 ？Yep。
You're good. So good, I'd say you spend more time chatting up folk for games than you do on serious matters.
Nah, got lucky, that's all.
Likely. But here. I dare say, a formidable card from an old friend. So you won't have to rely entirely on luck.
Gotta say, wedding was a great idea. Rarely have a chance to rest, get away from it all. Did me good to do just that.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Hope Vladimir's antics weren't too annoying.
Peculiar man. Ghost, true. But I found him likable. Wager he was a real hoot when he was alive.
Said you needed to think things over. Have you?
Yes. I decided you're incredibly sweet, but...
But we're better off keeping things as they were.
You're always going places, and they're likely to ship me off soon. Besides, we tried once, and you know how that worked out.
You're right. But promise to share a bottle of wine with me from time to time?
Of course. I tell you what, I'll keep one handy.
谢谢你，再见。
See you later.
哦，马上打十字星。 最后主线了，感觉就很像。找完大友要干嘛吗？应该没了吧。 嘛？喂，你在冲什么？砍掉。
Faster.
这里这么大，还给它吸了。这里好像有来过，干！吓我一跳。这里好像有去来过。哦，对啦，之前解那个支线的时候有来过这边。我想要看这里后面怎么那么屌。好，现在存。对，就是这边。我之前写支线，我想，哎，这里怎么那么屌？这什么地方？原来这里十字星。哦，瞬间变晚上，而且月亮那么大。
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Wasn't me who chose it.
I assumed so. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
I think she loved you. Meant this as a token of that love.
She loved me? After all that's passed? Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end.
What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Hey, hey, hey! 你把玫瑰这样丢掉，大哥，你应该紧握着它。
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
哦，干，真的很屌哎！给自己控制可以飞。
How do you feel, Von Emmerich? A little less troubled, lighter in the heart?
Or dim? What do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes, and...
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
Oh, 就是那么他妈的刚好。
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Boss, you
cheated.
Why?
I never cheat.
Wait.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Oh.
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.
哎，为什么？
What's happening?
You wish to play, so let us play. I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
这么好。
And if I don't?
Then we'll all three go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me, what am I?
Didn't quite catch the riddle. Mind repeating it?
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin.
You're going down.
We shall see, my friend. You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out. Ready? Let's begin.
存档，存档，敢不给存？操！哎，这不能存哎，哎，不能存啊！从哪边？这边？哎，看这不能存。
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Come on, come closer.
哦，我限时间走开。哦，这不能走，抱歉，抱歉，我限时间走开。 过桥，过桥！限时间我还跟你打，当我白痴啊！哪里哪里在哪里在哪里在哪里？那边，那边亮亮的。 走开，走开！哎，走开啦！我们要打的意思。这是什么？
What is it about swords that turns men into utter fools when they see one for taking? Through howling winds, pouring rain, with their life hanging by a thread. Which reminds me, time is running out.
我知道我时间不多啊，没打怪啊，干。This way?
Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Children and young folk like swings. Could be scary to old folk too. Doesn't fit the other verses though. To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane. But no blow can harm me, cause me pain. What could that be?
Oh, God!
Damn it.
Oh,
as I see it, you will never find me. Never.
在这房子。真的。哦，东西。好长哦。
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
哦，好长。我干。
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
镜子。你是？No.
I'll still get you.
So you say, yet I wait and wait and nothing.
如果镜子会破的话，那应该不是镜子。看，就破了。
Point for me.
那应该不是镜子。
There was water here once. Maybe there's a way to bring it back.
水。用这个。哎。
Gotcha.
我练眼睛那变怪怪。
Be gone. You've lost.
还蛮简单的，其实。
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
哦，真的有十之心哦。
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern, no care for anyone, not even those you loved.
Correct.
And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect.
Oh.
I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through in doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Oh, 我原谅你。
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe and free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now.
做你想要做的事啊。
Mirror took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Not true. Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a ruin.
你也太悲观了吧，大哥。
You've handled tougher situations. You'll figure this one out. Got a company of faithful comrades waiting. Got a home, your fortune.
No. I cannot live as I did before.
So what'll you do?
I don't know.
靠腰啊。
But one thing's clear. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side.
你留着用吧，大
Means a
哥。
great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
哎，结果你还是收了。哎呀。啊，拍谁？
You needn't be.
啊，你会流血啊。
I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
Oh, 破了，耶！剩下那个血与酒了。哦，哎。耶！略过。看这把熊枪。呜！红色储存能量。 会消害攻击者的一部分生命。啥小？这到底是啥小？没什么报。先存档。啊，晚点再破啊。先关台，晚点再开。